Hey everyone, and welcome to Race City Marine. Today we're going to take you on a tour of one of our brand new boats. This is a 2026 Super Nautique G25. If you have any other questions on this boat or the rest of our inventory, take a look at our contact information down in the description. This G25 is finished off in jet black. You'll also notice anthracite metal flake for the rear section, and then for the interior, the primary color is Sahara sand along with mocha brown for the SeaDeck flooring. Now in the back, underneath the platform, there's the telescoping ladder. So of course this will make it easier to enter and exit. You'll notice too the integrated surf pipe exhaust. So this will take all the fumes and put them into the prop stream. It's also going to provide this boat with a quieter ride when you're up on plane. Along with that, you have the NCRS wave plate to help further the trim of the boat. And then on both sides integrated into the hull, there's NSS. So these plates will protrude outwards to really help further shape that wave for your left-footed and your right-footed riders. And with your riders, this also has the integrated steering assist. So this is a thruster that makes it much easier to go back and get your riders, or if you're docking this boat, you can pivot it on a dime, which is very beneficial. There's also a grab handle up top. You'll notice there's cup holders too, and then there's the rear transom seats. So you have a nice place to lounge out at the back of this boat with additional cup holders, and you also have your remote at the transom here, so you can easily adjust your tunes. Now entering the G25, you'll notice there's a large, evenly stepped transom walkthrough along with more SeaDeck on this transom seat, so that way you don't have to step on any of the upholstery. On both sides of the walkthrough, you can simply just push down on these levers and open up the large storage compartments on both sides. You'll notice this boat has a subfloor ballast, so those tanks are hidden up underneath, providing you with a lot more interior space for your boards and all of that. Now this boat is powered by the PCM ZZ6. This pumps out 450 horsepower, so it's definitely plenty of power to get this boat up on plane. As we work our way to the main seating area now, you'll notice we have a really large wraparound design. All of these cushions are on hinges as well, and you get some rear-facing seats too. So behind the driver, you can lock this up, so you have a rear-facing seat, and you also have a lot of storage, and it goes into those rear storage lockers, so you can put in skis or longer items like that. You have the same setup on this side, and then coming back to the reversible transom seat. You now have a bench-style seat to catch all that action, along with your additional rear-facing seating. Now moving to this passenger side, you have this rear seat adjustment, and when you have that up, you also have the leg cutout. So you could have two people sitting there comfortably, or you have the rear lounger. You can also lift up this backrest, where this boat also has the additional cushions. There's the JL audio sub, and you have the integrated wastebasket, where you can quickly gain access to it from the side. And then you have plenty of storage underneath. You also have a locking glove box. Part of it is transparent, so you can see through to your two wireless charging pads. This is a heated seat, and there's also several auxiliaries too. Now along with that, there's also wireless charging ports located throughout the boat, tons of cup holders, you have speakers and grab handles, and then the cooler is also located in the floor. It matches the boat. No one has to get up out of their seat to gain access to all of that. Now looking at the driver's seat now, it has this race-inspired design with the bolster support. It is also automatic to move forwards and backwards, and you have the height adjustment if you need that. Now what's really neat with this seat is that with it forwards, you can actually sit comfortably sideways in the seat with that leg cut out. You can watch your rider, talk to everyone on board, and still keep your eyes facing forwards. And then it's a really comfortable seating position when you are in it this way. Now to my right, we have the tower controls. So this is a power telescoping tower with your up and down. We have a large armrest. You have some shortcuts for the Link Pan Array screen along with volume adjustments. Your driver gets a wireless charging pad. There's the throttle, lots of storage and cup holders underneath. You also get this storage area next to your engine start stop and your horn. And then with the Link Pan Array screen, you have a lot to go through. We'll start off with the awareness camera, which is located on the tower. So you have your rear view basically, which is nice. There's also a steering assist. You have the wave shape, so that way you can see what it will look like. You also have your audio adjustments. You can go through all of the ballast. You have all of your lighting. Your driver has a heated seat too. There's navigation, and then multiple settings to get into. You'll notice you have an area on the left side where you can put the drain plug, and then you have a lot of storage and a heater up top. Now as we work our way to the bow, this does have the air dam, so you can close that and close the windshield on those cooler days. And then we have a very large bow. You'll notice that there's armrests, which are adjustable. so you can turn these into more of a forward lounger. There's also more SeaDek material on the gunnel here. That just makes it easier to enter and exit. And with the reversible cushion that I'm on right now, as you can tell, this is the SeaDek portion. You can also remove the bow filler cushion, and now you have an easy way to enter and exit. You can also flip this upside down if you want that filler cushion. So to do so, we'll open up both sides where these cushions are on hinges as well. So that way it makes it easier to put in items like life jackets or something like that. And then with the filler, you can either completely remove this where you can get more leg space, or simply flip it around and now you have the filler cushion. So you can even put this front one in place, and now you have a little bit different way to lounge out for the bow. Now coming back to this massive canopy, where up top you'll notice there's additional storage pockets so you can place in surfboards or foil boards, anything else that you have. This is also a fixed canopy as well, so it only telescopes up and down, which we will show here shortly. You'll notice too that there's massive speaker housings on both sides that also match the boat too. And then this has a really cool design for the swivel board racks. They have 3 different locations that you can lock them into place, and they're spring assisted so you can accommodate several size boards. And then you can easily rotate them back out, and they're designed with this nice rubber material to keep your boards well protected. Up top, you'll notice there's an awareness camera, navigation light, and the ski pylon too. And then when you're ready to go under a low bridge, you want to store the boat or trailer it, you can easily put this tower down. Now this can also be used to tow in the highest setting or the lowest setting as well. So if you're out early in the morning or late evenings and you want more shade from the sun, you can still have a functional tower with it all the way down. And as you can tell, with the tower all the way down at 5'10", I can still walk comfortably underneath, maybe duck slightly here, but again, it's very usable too. And you also have additional storage pockets underneath, so you can place some wet items there if needed. But there's a look at our 2026 Super Air Nautique G25. If you have any other questions on this boat or the rest of our inventory, take a look at our contact information down in the description. We look forward to seeing you all out on the water.